Yo, we're back with part 3, and we just beat the gargoyle, so we're going to take those souls and try hit that 25 faith requirement for getting into the Sunlight Warriors. Just need a few more souls to level up again, so just pop 2 small souls and that'll be more than enough. Cool, so we hit our 25 faith requirement for joining the Sunlight Warriors. We're going to head back the way we came from. So discovering the Sunlight Warriors will give us the achievement, but we're also going to join them and get the Lightning Spear bonus. Gonna make our way back to Filing Shrine via the church shortcut. We have to remember to talk to Lotric first before we kick him off, that way we get our Sunlight Medal for helping him out. Because he did fall off, just a quick save and exit reload should spawn his drops for us. Next we're gonna make our way to the lower Undead Berg so we can kill the Capra Demon and then get the large Ember from the depths. We're gonna summon another Sunlight Warrior for that sweet Sunlight Medal for our Sunlight Warrior Covenant. Provided your weapon's long enough, you can do a jumping attack to kill these first 2 Hollow Thieves before they come out their doors. So Griggs is behind this door, and we need the Residence Key for this one. The Master Key will not work. There are 2 sorceries that you can only get from Griggs, so we need them. Traveling further beyond Griggs, there's some twin humanities here. Just watch out for those hollows, they can be quite nasty. Welcome to one of the hardest boss fights in the game, in my opinion. I'd recommend waiting at the fog gate and just dodging that first dog attack. That's the one that gets you. You can run up the stairs and onto that little ledge and then do plunging attacks against the Capra Demon. You're not invincible up there, so just be careful. Obviously having a summon makes it easier, but we did get our Sunlight Medal for having him around. Down the stairs from the Capra Demon, there is this little ambush waiting for you here. Running past that first thief will likely get you backstabbed. Now we can go up here and unlock the shortcut back to Firelink Shrine. If you are struggling with the Capra Demon, I'd recommend unlocking this and coming from the Firelink Shrine bonfire instead of the Undead Berg bonfire. It's a lot easier. Now we can make our way into the depths. We're not going to go the whole way through. We're just getting the large Ember and freeing Laurentius. Full flurry from one of these torch hollows could probably kill you at this point, so I'd watch out for those still. We failed to lightning spear this dog, but we get an angle on this one over here. We can chuck a couple at the butcher as well. Grab the large Ember, which was next to the butcher. Care for this butcher up here trying to ambush you. Fortunately we can lock on, and this kind of just shows you how useful ranged attacks are. I still wouldn't recommend making a pure caster though, that's kind of ruins the game. Wanna free Laurentius here, exhaust his dialogue, that way he goes back to Firelink Shrine. I'm gonna make my way further into the depths here so I can grab the bonfire for warping to later. I didn't pick up that item because there is a slime guarding it and this will happen to you. If you spam your triggers and bumpers, you can get out reasonably unharmed. You can go through this hallway pretty slowly and dodge all them as they fall down. Sticking to the right means you only really have to dodge that one and you're good. Again, the torch hollows are pretty nasty. So the bonfire is behind that door, but it is locked. We need a key. We can spin to win all these rats here because I want to use that great axe for a boss weapon later. Don't trust this crate right here. And just below that we can clear out these rats and boom, key to the bonfire. After we've rested at this bonfire, I'm just going to make my way back out and then we can go down to Blight Town. Don't worry about the slimes dropping on you if you're running backwards through this hall. They seem to be designed just for going the one direction. If you get this message here, you shouldn't need to worry about it because the disasters that spawn are just black phantoms of random enemies, and they only appear in New Game Plus and beyond. So before I head down, I'm going to ascend my halberd to +6 and grab the weaponsmith box. That way I can upgrade my weapon on the go, because only some blacksmiths can do certain ascensions or modifications, while I can do all the upgrades in between just with the weaponsmith box. So instead of going back through the Valley of the Drakes, we can take a right through this tunnel, just run past those Shreks there, and just drop pretty much all the way down. Killing this Dart Blower does guarantee you purple moss, and has a slight chance of giving you the blooming moss clump as well. which, if you didn't know, clears poison, and the blooming clears poison and toxic. So I want to be human here for Mildred to invade me, and she gives about 8,000 souls and some humanity, so that's definitely worth. I'm confident in my parry skills, so I just parry or post it. She is also really easy to backstab, so you can exploit that if you want. See there, she almost gives us 9,000 souls, which we can now use to level up. I don't need any more faith, so I like leveling up my vitality. That way, if I make mistakes, it's not as punishing. I want the falchion here, and then power within from underneath this insect thing. This place is just a massive maze, so I would recommend searching up a guide to get to these items unless you're comfortable with just exploring it at your own pace. So right here I try to homeward bone, but I can't, therefore I'm getting invaded, and I haven't got the best build for this. After a little while of hiding, I decide, maybe I can just make it to the boss, maybe I can fight him, maybe this, maybe that, and of course, First Invader is a hacker. Do not pick up anything they drop you, by the way. You can get soft banned. Lucky for me,